Good morning. How's everybody? Got my coffee. Mm, it's delicious. I put coconut creamer in it today. So, let me share this real quick because I want to do some shout outs today as well. So, we're going to actually start it off with some shout outs. Hold on. Boop, boop, ba doop. Get that shared. Get that shared. One second, I have to answer that because that's just a no-go. I have a plumber coming. Okay, let's get into the shout outs, shall we? First of all, for our drama community, my number one favorite drama channel to watch. You ready? It's TT. Because there is no hotter mess than her. And I feel like she wants to clean up her mess. I hope she does clean up her mess, but she's happy right now. I just wish she was happy by herself, with herself, for herself. But congratulations, TT. You have a new man. Good job. I hope it works out. I really do. I really hope it works out. I hope you get everything you need from that relationship. I am proud you didn't stream for 3 days. And I hope it works out well. So congratulations, and I'm glad you're being grateful. I really enjoyed that part of your stream. Honestly, it's the last part of your stream I watched. I turned it off after that. But I saw what I needed to know. Congratulations on the man. Congratulations on that. Who else did I want to shout out today? Let me go to my channels. I definitely wanted to shout out Save Robbie. And I'm going to steal. Nikki Rev had a really great shout out video this morning, and she put up screenshots of everyone's channel, and that's how she shouted them out. And I thought that was so creative. So I want to give credit to her before I go and show this. But that is Save Robbie's channel. I know that I have recommended him to a couple of you. And I loved what he put up today. It's one of his original music called Don't Let the Devil Wear You Out. And I just loved that video. I thought it was super cute. I love the song. So check that out. His stream, though, his last stream, what he put up yesterday was 2 days ago, it was a stream about exploring the haunted Central City in Colorado. And that he had a really cute skit in the beginning and scared everybody. And I thought that was really cool. I liked it. I thought it was a good video. So go check out Save Robbie. Who else? There is Share Bear. I love Share Bear. No, not unsubscribe. Push your face. Push your pretty face. Everyone go check out Miss Share Bear. I'm having the hardest time showing these. That's probably why Nikki did screenshots. Nikki Rev. Since I've already given her credit and talk about her. I like talking about Nikki Rev because I like Nikki Rev. I think she's blunt, honest, and funny sometimes, and inspirational, and I love her kids, and she's just real, and I like people that are real. So here's Nikki Rev's Asmir. It's so bad. I'm doing her such a disjustice by not doing good pictures while stealing her little shout out idea. Sad. Ooh, she's even got a new vlog from yesterday. This is hiking trails and getting dirty. I've got to go watch that. So check out Nikki Rev. She's got a lot of Asmir ASMR stuff. I don't think I say that right. Another one that I wanted to shout out that I like to check in every single time he goes live, mainly because he's funny and he's real, and it just is what it is. And his name is Negs, Negative Nation Negs, Negz, Negative Negs. I love it. He did a stream this morning on the drama community, discussing some of TT's Twitter actions. I don't have Twitter. I don't have Instagram. So I haven't gotten to see that. I'm not sure what to see that, but at the same time, I'm not sure I can stop myself from seeing that and getting a Twitter. Has everybody seen this? I'm sure they have. Be a nice human. Be a nice human. Who else? Oh, Gabrielle. She did a cool vlog this morning with one of her dolls that is haunted, and she reads energy off of it. Super cool. Ooh, another fun channel that I've been watching lately, that's a weight loss channel, is Foodie Beauty. I wonder if it'll be easier to do this. No, it's not. I wonder if I can make it anyway, we'll do it later. So that is, you can't see it. All right, I'm done with the pictures, but Foodie Beauty is also really awesome. And I'm not sure if DeRizzle, I always want to shout out DeRizzle. I love you, DeRizzle. If she's done anything lately. That's why I haven't seen anything, because it's been a couple of days, it looks like. I didn't get to watch her painting bubbles yet. I really am interested in seeing that. If you guys are into art or want to learn how to art or just like chatting while watching someone does art, DeRizzle is definitely the person for you. Her channel is called DrawRizzle. I don't think you can see it either. DrawIzzle. I love it. I love it, and I love her. All right. Last shout out to ATX and Sean, for they always are doing great streams, and they're always showing me love, and I always appreciate that. I really want to do, or want to see them do, excuse me, the paddle questions, a paddle questions vlog. I want to see ATX and Sean do Who's More Likely vlog. I think they're so cute, and I want to know. I love that. If you go on my channel and look up paddle questions, me and my wife did it. You can Google it, and it'll come up with about 80 questions that you guys can do with your significant other. God, I love coconut creamer. So that is all I have to say about all those shout outs. I think I've gotten everybody I wanted to shout out. So let's do this. Hi, hello. What is everybody doing today? I wonder if I can show you my pictures from yesterday. We went to the lake yesterday. I've spent the last week cleaning my butt off, painting, getting this house ready for pictures for sale, and yesterday I did nothing. See, bed's not made. I did nothing. I didn't do the dishes. I didn't do nothing. I got up, took a shower, got dressed, went and got Red Bulls, and went to Manchester State Park. I went and took a drive by the Sound. We went to Kearney Lake and floated the lake. We had fried chicken and Oreos. I had the best day. Did nothing productive. Not a thing. Nothing productive. I did nothing productive yesterday. I did everything for my mental health yesterday. I tell you what, I feel so much better, and I'm ready to take on the world, and I need to, because I got some stuff I need to get done. I need to get this house cleaned back up. I need to get the trailer ready this week, probably for my dad to come. He's coming to stay for work and stuff. And what else? I think that's it. I think I'm just going to clean today. It's supposed to be really hot here in Washington. It's supposed to be like in the 80s or 90s and not as scorching for Washington. I know I have a lot of family and friends in Texas, and if you're watching, I know that's not hot. I understand. But it is hot for us here, and I'm just excited that I'm going to clean the house, and hopefully the plumber comes sooner rather than later. Hi, Ming! So that I can go play in the water again today. Hello, Ming. I'm sure the ones that know me in real life that are watching right now, you've no idea the channels I was shouting out because they're drama channels. But I would check them out. They're kind of neat. They're kind of funny. It's like watching reality TV on YouTube without all the producers making the scripts. So that's kind of fun. Oh yeah, I was going to try and show you yesterday's pictures. There's Negs. I don't know if you can see Negs, but there is. I love to share him on my Facebook and get him some stuff. Here we go. I didn't get any on the lake, but if you can see on the top there, those are the 3 floats we have. That bottom one is like this huge raft. And that's my wife in the car. She had enough floating, and me and Ming were not done yet. So, oh, hi, Angela! Yay! Oh, and my cousin Crystal. Crystal's in North Dakota. She knows it's not hot either. So Kelly was done floating after about an hour. So she came into her car, ate some fried chicken, and set herself up a little studio with the TV. It was just like watching TV. And then me and Ming got out, and we were like, "Are you done?" And she was like, "Yeah, I'm done." And me and Ming were like, "Oh, heck no, we're not." So we went out swimming. We didn't even take the floats out. Let's see. That is when we were eating chicken. But we were swimming. We had a good time. We had a good time. I had such a good time. We've been having lots of fires lately. And I like to say that my favorite season is fall because I love the color changings, and Halloween's my favorite holiday, and my wife's birthday is in the fall, and I always throw her a really good party. So I love fall, plus school's coming back, and I don't know why, but I love it when the kids go to school because I don't know. I didn't like the schoolwork, but I loved having friends and going to school, and I think the kids really miss that right now, and so I just think it'll be if they get to go back, it'll be a fun time for them. You know, and I don't want it to be stressful for them or anything. So who knows what will happen. My son is about to start his first year of high school, so it will be interesting to see how we work that out. My cousin Crystal says, "Fun. Planning on taking the kids to the lake later this week. Not today or tomorrow. Gonna finish my anniversary gift for my hubby tomorrow." Oh, I'm so excited. Don't say what you got on here in case he is watching. You love going kayaking. Oh my goodness. Well, Angela in the chat here, she lives in my neighborhood, and she has this cutest little pink kayak. Her cute little butt likes to go out on in the morning. I love getting those pictures, I tell you what. And then Angela says, "Need to. October is my birthday too." Really? See, Angela's a new friend of mine. We've only known each other for a little bit less than a year. And I tell you what, I do birthdays big. I'm excited. October will be fun. Kelly's is actually November 3rd, but we always celebrate it on Halloween. We do a Halloween party every single year, and we do different themes. The first theme, I think, was Nightmare Before Christmas. Then last year was Ugly Halloween Sweaters. This year, it's Hocus Pocus. You must come in a costume or a ugly Halloween sweater. That is going to be your ticket in the door this year. If you don't have one of those, you can't come in. Feel free to party in the driveway. Angela says, October 11th is me. Yay, I can't wait for this year. I'm definitely going to be there. Missed it last time. I think we hadn't quite met yet, but I think I invited you. Well, you're invited this year, I'll tell you what. So excited. It's almost 10 o'clock. The coffee's hitting. I'm getting hyper. Hello. Who is that? I don't know. I don't know what your name is. I can't see your name. That doesn't work. Darn. Well, whoever you are, Skull and Crossbones, hello. Hello. B. Me-man. Hey. I think that's my son. Jesus, city loves destruction on earth. I don't know what that is or what that means. Crystal, Zabby, I love the name of your daughter, by the way. I have a friend that named their daughter, oh, Brad. I knew that it was Brad. Hi, Brad. Oh, you have an interesting viewpoint. Well, I'm glad that you're able to express your beliefs. Anyway, Zabby is October 8th. We wish we lived closer. She loves Halloween and all that dark stuff. It's not dark. It's beautiful. There's always balance, dark, light, dark. You have to have one to have the other. So it's nice that she can find the good in the dark. That's a good thing. Let's see here. Really wish I knew who that was. Ooh, what's that? I'm trying something out, people. I don't think it's gonna work. I think this is the most amount of people I've ever had watching. I have 9 people watching right now. Brad, tell me, it is Monday, so you're working today. Angela, shall we do one? I did restrict this live. So I am going to do a disclaimer real quick. Angela says, fat ass stab. LOL. So I'm going to do one too. So if, Crystal, your children are present, I know it's not legal there yet. This is a 21 and over activity, as is alcohol, and I treat it as such. That means that if my son can see you holding a beer, he can see you holding a pipe. We're going to treat it the same way and educate him on why the legal age is 21 and why he will never consume anything before he's 21. So disclaimer, if your kids are around and in view of the screen you're watching, please move it. I'm going to do a dab. Do a morning dab. I have nothing to do today. I'm not driving. The only thing I'm doing today is cleaning. And I tell you what, this will make it a little bit more fun. So Angela says that's what Jesus wants me to do. Good job, Angela. Jesus wants me to do it too. Brad says, me too. Here in Washington, marijuana products are legal. Cannabis is legal. And most of us like to do it in the way of a dab. It's an oil directly from the weed. And mine tastes like sour apricots. So here, let's go. I basically eat up this little thing, put it on the little bit of oil I have on there. Boom, baby, it's dab time. I don't ever cough. Most people cough. I don't cough. I'm not sure why, but I know. I think it's all the bong rips off of really nasty flour I used to have to take before it was legal. Okay, let's get back to this. Crystal says they are not. Josh is quitting, so I guess I'm quitting too. I tell you what. Support in a relationship is super important. Okay. I actually would like to quit smoking marijuana pretty soon too, mainly because I would like to do foster care, and children to me are more important than weed. You can't have it in your system and do foster care. I have a spouse that is not super supportive of me quitting. And to be fair, she has honest, real, valid concerns on what would happen if I quitted smoking. I am bipolar, and I am monitored by a doctor who is well aware of my intake of cannabis. And I also have a therapist that I talk to now. Um, so I would like to get off of it to do foster care. I would also like to get off of it because I feel like I'm doing better and I don't need it as much. But being the spouse of me is not easy. I am not an easy person to deal with. I am selfish. I am neurotic. I am mean when I feel scared and anxious. And unfortunately, I feel scared and anxious most of the time. I feel overwhelmed all the time. My sensories feel like they're on overload all the time. So I get mean, and when I smoke, it calms me down. It slows my mind. It brings me back to the ground where I can say, chill out, Jen. You're human. Nothing's going to happen. You're not going to get into a car accident. Nothing's going to eat you from the lake. I mean, I was in the lake yesterday and my anxiety started acting up. Good morning, Kelly Huff. My anxiety started acting up. I'm in a man-made lake yesterday. Man-made. We don't have alligators here. We don't have sharks in it. The most we have is some trout. I don't even think we have bass fish in there. We have trout. And I'm getting anxious in the middle of the lake on a floaty because I think something's going to come up and eat my butt. In a man-made lake that doesn't even have natural trout. I'm pretty sure they stock that lake. I mean, most of the lakes around here are stocked with fish. They bring them in. I live in a community that has a lake. I'm not on the lake, but I am right next to it. And I have yet to be there because of that anxiety. I know that there's nothing in there. The most actually in that lake there is otters. And it would really freak me out if an otter swam under me. But an otter is not going to bite my butt. Nothing's going to bite my butt. But I tell you what, every time someone swished, my wife just said, okay. I think it's because I asked her to pick up a birthday present for my son that I want to get him. Anyway, every time I felt anything, a swish, rocks, anything, I was like, oh my God, there's fish. Come on. But anyway, so I can understand how she doesn't want me to quit because it's not easy being the spouse of a bipolar, let alone one that's coming off of marijuana when I use it for anxiety. I did wind up going to take a dab after feeling so anxious, and then I got back in the water and I actually swim. I didn't even float and I was fine. But not Kelly, that's my wife. Crystal says, nervous about quitting. It helps my anxiety so much, but I refuse to take any pills. I don't take pills for my anxiety. I am on a heavy-duty antipsychotic sedative called Seroquel, prescribed by my doctor, and should only be taken if it's prescribed to you by a licensed physician. I would talk to your doctor. I know that you don't want to take pills, and you don't have to, but there is some anti-nausea med, like they give pregnant women. You just put it under your tongue and you melt it. You don't even have to swallow the pill. And that's going to help with some of the withdrawals, because withdrawals from weed, I mean, there's withdrawals from anything. Cigarettes, caffeine, weed, Whatever it is, you're going to have withdrawals, and you need to be realistic about it so that when you go to quit, you have an action plan for each one of those withdrawal symptoms, and it's not going to bring it down. Okay. So, I really would look into maybe getting some anti-nausea medicine, or maybe some anti-nausea tea if you really are against pills. Anxiety, Crystal, is not a joke. And I don't mean that meanly. That sounded mean. I'm not mean. But it's not a joke. And it is not to be taken lightly. And if you need something to help you with anxiety and you are so against pills, that's 100% okay. But you need to find a really good therapist or a really good friend or a really good cousin that you can call and tell these anxieties to, or when it makes you angry, or when it makes you shaky, or when it makes you can't breathe, or whatever, that you can talk to or come to or whatever, and we can help you through it while you don't have cannabis, or if you're not willing to take an anxiety medicine. Then maybe, I mean, we need to come up with action plans for those things, and I'm willing to help to make you successful. Because even if I smoke cannabis and I don't want to quit, or I don't plan on quitting, I support you in quitting whatever is not conducive to your environment. Me and my wife plan on quitting actually together in about a year. But that's because we plan on trying to have a baby in about a year. And we don't force our habits on anybody, let alone somebody who can't answer you from the womb. So we don't do that. And I will be quitting in support of her. Kelly Huff says, my anxiety medication has Benadryl in it. Weird. I don't know much about anxiety medicines. I only take my Seroquel. And I probably should talk to my doctor about it, but because I refuse to take anything else. See, I think most of the time when we're having anxiety attacks, or scared, or thoughts are entering our brain that we just can't seem to stop, or all the senses are happening at one time and you just, only two people are talking, or there's only one thing happening, but to you it's like everything is coming at your brain at the same time and it won't stop and you have to scream. I get that. Let's see. Crystal says, no, it's not a joke. I don't see anyone anymore, but have tools to help me cope. See? You already know. I should have known. I don't want to quit, but for Josh, I will. He wants to work at Menards. Am I saying that right? Menards? I'm sorry. But part-time, and they drug test. I do also want to let you know from someone who's, I mean, you guys are not much younger than me. So you guys, and I'm just giving unsolicited advice, and you don't have to take it, whatever. But I'm a big girl. I love my brownie bump, right? THC clings to the fat cells. The bigger you are, the longer it's going to take. It is a myth that it takes 30 days to get clean from marijuana. It depends on your fat intake and your intake of the actual drug. Or your fat intake. I don't even know what that means. How much you have on you. And then the intake of the actual cannabis. So for someone who's super skinny and only smokes once a week, they cannot smoke for 2 weeks, do a little running, and it's out their system. I have quit before because before it was legal and before we got the laws that we got, I got arrested for marijuana. I had a pot charge, and it cost me $1,600. I didn't ask. So mad. The cop was really nice. But anyways, it clings to your fat cells, okay? And I have experience with this. It can take up to 3, sometimes it took 4 months to get it all out of your system. I smoke all the time because of my anxiety. It depends. I mean, there have been days where I won't smoke until noon, but if I wake up and I'm terrified, or I wake up and I can't get out of bed, I'm going to smoke. And then I'm up and about. But I smoke all the time, every day, and I have my brownie bump. It takes me 3 to 4 months to get clean. with no smoking and exercise every day. It's not fun. But I tell you, to get that, I mean, it's only 4 months of your 80-year life. It's only 1 month of your 80-year life. Then he's got that. You're a little happier. Everyone's a little happier. Maybe it brings in a little more money. That means a little more joy, a little less fighting. Because I tell you what, me and my wife fight about two things: cleaning and money. Oh, and religion. Oh, yes. I'm sorry. There's three things: cleaning, religion, and money. I'm a hugely spiritual person, and she's not. And that scares me because I'd like an eternity with my wife. And I'm terrified. And I don't necessarily believe in heaven and hell. I do. I believe if a human believes it, it exists. If you've ever seen that movie, What Dreams May Come, with Robin Williams in it, it's about the afterlife. That's pretty much what I believe. And so if she doesn't believe in anything, she's not going to go anywhere. And then I'm alone. I don't like that. It terrifies me. So that's huge. But those are the things we fight about. We're always going to fight about it. But money, there's a little more money, a little less fighting. Maybe a little more date night, a little bit more love. I don't know. Anyway, caffeine's kicking in. Our conversation has gone on 5 different roads. Been on here for 31 minutes now. And it is 10 o'clock, which is usually the time where I say, Jen, no more coffee, no more dabs. Get up. Time to do the day. So, I'll do another dab and do that. I also want to talk about something since I have more people on here. I like to do the compliment challenge. It's annoying, isn't it? I keep bringing it up. But I am still tired of seeing all the hate and all that, and want to see things more productive. So, I like to give compliments, and I haven't been doing it lately. And I was seeing how many compliments I could get in one day. And these are genuine, in-person compliments. So when I go to the gas station, if I haven't done any compliments, that's the only place I'm going. I'm complimenting every human in that store around that pump. I'm waving to people on the road. I'm telling you, I'm spreading positivity. I'm spreading compliments. I'm not talking about hate. I'm not talking about things that don't work. I'm talking about love. I'm talking about compliments. I'm talking about seeing something and doing something. Be kind. See trash, pick it up. See a nice person, tell them that. See someone drop something, pick it up for them. I'm telling you, it's the thing to do. So I haven't been doing it. I've been kind of going up and down in these slumps and all this stress that's happening and feeling overwhelmed and all of that, right? And my roommate, by far my best friend for the last 3 years, and I've got a group of friends, core group of friends of like 4 or 5 friends that have been my friends for 20 years. We will always be best friends. But I live with him. He's my roommate. He actually owns the house we live in, and we rent from him. When he moved back from Alaska, he asked us to come live with him. He said, if I buy a big enough house, will you guys come with me? And I said, yeah, buddy. So, but he messages me. He's such a light in my life. He's such a light in my life. He's so great. He doesn't ever judge me. He always loves me. He can tell when I'm not okay, and we'll just talk about, I swear he does it on purpose. He might not, but he'll just bring up something else. Or he'll walk in and he'll see I'm not okay, and he'll say, are you in a bad mood? And it's just like he's just gauging. to what I need. And I really appreciate that from him. So, anyway, the reason I'm bringing him up, and it's so touching, is this morning we've got a plumber coming and we're getting things ready to get the house sold so we can buy a bigger house. And he says, what time's the plumber coming, buddy? And I said, noon to 4, buddy, and then I might go to the lake. And he said, great, I hope you have a good day. And compliment, you're a great true friend. He reminded me, compliment of the day. Not only did he give me a compliment, but he reminded me of something that I can do to make me feel good all day long. I don't see anybody, I'm going to go write a compliment, put it on a heart, put it on my neighbor's mailbox. I mean, I wouldn't have thought of that unless he said something. It's amazing. I love it. Crystal says, I've started doing this and it's contagious. Zabby has started complimenting random people too. Oh my God, that's so exciting. That is so exciting. Go Zabby. Go Zabby. Oh my. That is so cool. It was October 8th. How old is she? You have an older one too, Michael. He's quite the piano player. God, I love kids. That is so cool. She is almost 7. Few more months. That's exciting. That is so exciting. The more compliments, the better. And even if it's just if you don't go anywhere today because you're quarantining, go you. Compliment your house. Compliment your garden. Compliment your pet. Compliment your husband, your wife, your sister, your brother. Call your mother. Give her a compliment. I do it to coworkers randomly. That's Brad. He works at the same place as my wife does. I used to work at Walmart too. I didn't like it. So I'm trying to get into Wendy's, but he works at Walmart, and that's amazing. At Walmart, it can get really stressful. It can get really rough. I tell you, Brad, you probably change people's nights. That's cool. That's really cool. I'm super happy. That's awesome. So how about we all do that today? How about we all give one in-person compliment? And if you're not going anywhere today, video call someone. I want you to video call someone and say, I was thinking about you. And I just really want to compliment your sense of integrity, your sense of honesty, your sense of kindness, generosity, your sense of fashion. I mean, just your eye makeup, just go you see something that you say, ooh, that's nice in your head. Don't just let that thought flee. Don't let it go in and out. Use that thought. Make that thought work for you. Power it. Give it to someone else. We've got to. We've just got to. All right. I think I'm going to go. It's 10:07. I've cried. I've laughed. I've smoked. And now it's time to clean. All right, everybody. As I always say, let's see if I can do it. Stay grateful.